right, welcome to lesson 5 of unit 6, angle bisectors and perpendicular bisectors. So let's go over here to GeoGebra. What this is a picture of is an angle bisector. We have angle AB, A prime, and BC is bisecting this angle. So each of these angles, ABC and CBA prime, are congruent. Now there's some properties here that exist whenever you have an angle that is bisected, and then you have a segment connecting like this. In order for you to see these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this around, and then when I tell you to, pause the video and discuss with your group what you saw. So I'm just going to move this so you can see what happens to these segments. Okay, go ahead and pause this video, discuss with your group what you saw. Okay, what I hope that you saw whenever I was moving this around was that no matter what, AC and A prime C were congruent. The angle bisector theorem tells that if you bisect an angle like BC did, and then you connect a segment through that point, that the segment itself is also bisected. So if you bisect the angle and then you put a segment through it like this, then that segment is also bisected. You'll also notice here that the segments connecting the vertex of the angle to the segment are also congruent. So there's your angle bisector theorem. We go over here, we have a picture of a perpendicular bisector. Here we have the segment A prime, and we have the perpendicular bisector here going through B, and we don't actually need this angle here. So BC is a perpendicular bisector of A prime C, A prime A, I'm sorry, going through C, and we see there's a perpendicular line. So again, I'm going to move this around, and I want you to see what happens. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video now and discuss with your group what you saw. Okay, what you saw was very similar to the previous example of a theorem. You saw that, again, the segment here that was perpendicularly bisected, that A prime C and AC are the same. They are congruent. And you see the same thing happening here, where if you join the segment up here, they're also congruent. So these share similar ideas. So this is the end of lesson 5, angle bisectors and perpendicular bisectors.